Welcome! It's the end of the 2023 season, and that means we're off to the off season. Not streaming this, is just going to come out today on Friday, but I hope you enjoy the video. If you do, be sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, and today, well, unfortunately, our season has come to a close as we lost the Super Bowl 58 against the Baltimore Ravens, 58-55. Lamar Jackson ended up being Super Bowl MVP. I mean, both quarterbacks deserved it. And if you didn't see the awards last year, or last episode, our Jonathan Cummings won MVP and Offensive Rookie of the Year. Daboll won Coach of the Year, which we didn't bring up. It doesn't really matter. Cooper Kupp won Offensive Player of the Year. Josh Sweat Defensive. And then Defensive Rookie of the Year, Quentin Pollard. Was a disappointing end to our season, even though we dominated as we took a look at our schedule over the year. I mean, we started 9-0, and then we lost 2 straight to Green Bay and Buffalo, then won the rest and headed to the postseason where we beat Carolina, who knocked us out of the divisional round a year ago, and then blew out the Packers, who have had our number to start, and then beat Baltimore. By the way, you see, there's this bug in Madden where if you start a game, sometimes you're unable to switch players. And I said it in the Super Bowl, but my game crashed as we entered overtime. So that's why it says 3 there, and I also had the bug. It's really, I hate how, there was also a jersey glitch I had to fix. The game's really broken. You can see in the regular season, a lot of them, I've had that bug. I've had quite a few game crashes. I don't even know why 2 of these say 0 when I've clearly played them. Like, why? It's just really broken. It's just unfortunate the state of the game, especially given this was supposed to be a tribute to John Madden. But well, let's get into the off season. We do have upgrades. We'll do them right now, so the players are at their best overall. We have 6 upgrade points. If you're wondering why, you got a lot of XP for winning MVP. See, the 23,000 ended up getting 33,000 in total. Ended up getting to, he is superstar. He's been superstar. He had the ability. As we're gonna upgrade Scrambler. This would have been upgraded. It's not a scheme fit, but that is what we're gonna go with. And as always, if you want to see the upgrades, you feel free to pause the video as we go through them. I'm not gonna make a graphic for this because it would take too long. A nice +4 throw on the run. I like that. That Scrambler is just the best ability. What fits him the most. And if you take morale, he's going to be a 90 overall as a rookie. It's going to end up being a 87 after 1 year of playing. I forgot he was in the 70s when we drafted him. Here's his ratings. I mean, 91. Not the strongest arm, but it works. He's not really accurate deep, but really accurate medium and short. Of course, morale plays into it. He has 99, and that really, I mean, you really wonder why. I mean, really the only thing dragging him down so far is awareness. He's good under pressure. He breaks sacks. Has 88 speed, which is more than fast enough. You can see he still breaks away the long runs, even though it's only 88. In franchise, that's a lot. We're going to pause upgrades real quick. We're going to change it. We're changing our settings. By the way, I see your comments. This is on all Madden. No, there's no. Why would I not? It's just dumb. We'll add our own abilities. I'm not going to go through every team, but, you know, it's worth our time. We'll go through all the superstars right now. We have quite a few. We'll start with our quarterback. I mean, I like fast. I think fast break fits him. But yeah, he gets jukebox because I don't spin. So there you go, fast break and jukebox. And now we'll go to Saquon. I mean, good lord, 96 overall with. He gets evasive. I like reach for it. Playmaker, that'd be funny. That'd just be unfair. And then we run a lot of routes, so I guess backfield. I don't think he has backfield master, but yeah, backfield mismatch is fine. So he's gonna do that, and I don't know why they gave him ankle breaker. That's a wide receiver ability. Give him like first one free. Makes sense. Chlorine. Deep elite works. And he gets outside apprentice. I don't hot route, so I'm not going to give him that. since his X factor is ankle breaker, and this entire thing is going to be after the catch, grab and go. Evan Neal, secure protector. Yeah, why not? Adoree Jackson got to X factor, by the way. Since we're a man coverage team and a lot of his stuff came on man coverage, we're going to go outside shade. I think that is where we're... Yeah, it's man ability, bench press, that's fair. Shut down. I love how it backs us to offense every time, by the way. Well-programmed game. McKinney, he gets a lot of forced fumbles. Or I can go strip special, so I think I like to strip with... I definitely strip. So we'll do that with McKinney. Ojulari, we got 2 more. Gets buy one, get one free. So I think that's fine. I don't know the difference between X factors, by the way, on edges. So I think he deserves... We need more pressure. So we're going to go all in on the pass rush, even though he's been a good run defender. Double or nothing and under pressure. And that's really it for abilities. Nothing in our special teams. So our upgrades, we got Adoree Jackson. Again, up to another upgrade point in man-to-man, up to an 87. Plus 3-man coverage. So, really good. Andrew Thomas will get up to an 87 with a pass protector, and our tackles are set. Really, all that's left on the team is another upgrade. We'll do field general for Kaiser White. All that's left is linebacker, that third receiver spot, which I think is fair to say, and then right guard. That's it. I'm going to go up to a 75 power. I sucked at kicking this year, but we'll fix that. Julian Love. We'll go hybrid. Maybe we get another safety. I don't think Love really... I mean, it's weird because I don't think Love really burned us. It's not like we call... Because sometimes he is manned up on tight end, so it does matter that he can cover. And maybe in the future, maybe if safety is a weak point in our defense next year, it's we're going to have to. I don't know at the moment. We'll look at the mock draft first. I mean, this doesn't matter to us because we don't have like a first round pick, but here we go. If you want to look at them, you're more than welcome to. I mean, it doesn't really matter to us. We're going to skip them. Let's say Phil Staff. Do we have holes in our staff lineup? We don't have coordinators. I guess their contracts expired. Jamie Rodriguez. Doesn't matter because we're running Baltimore's playbook again. It's Brian Daboll's offense. The defense matters. I think we could go like a really good defense. By ranking one of the best defenses with Buffalo. So I think that's the move. We go Sammy Arias. Retirements. Harrison Smith, Kirk Cousins, Adam Thielen. So the Vikings are going to be in a bit of a rebuild. Kern, Ben Jones, Marcus Golden, Kevin Zeitler, Nick Folk, Aaron Rodgers. So, wow, that's going to be very interesting with the Packers next year. What do they do? Tyrod Taylor, so we need a backup quarterback. Jimmy Ward, Brian Bulaga, J.J. Watt took an extra year in our league. Rodney Hudson, Cordero Patterson, Alualu, Randall Cobb, Marvin Jones Jr., Nick Williams, Brandon Graham. We'll see some other names. Patrick Peterson, Xavier Rhodes, Linval Joseph, Casey Hayward. Man. The other Michael Thomas. Joe Hayden, Jared Cook, I guess, was still in the league. How about that? Jamie Collins was still in the league. Some of these names, man. That's it. We'll look at our negotiations, and it's Adoree Jackson. At 28, we have plenty of cap space, and I want him here for the long haul, at least 4 years. So we'll go 4 years, 80 mil. Very interested in joining the team. He's a really good football player, and we need him on the team. And he's on the team. Xavier McKinney. Also, we'll go player friendly again. Yeah, 54/4. Safety doesn't have a lot of Or we might go 74 for 5 because he's not interested in the team. I'm going to do that. Well, unfortunately, Xavier McKinney doesn't have much of a choice. It's 18 mil, but he's going to be on the team. Graham Gano, we're going to just take out of the way. Actually, we're going to try for a new kicker. He's 37, so yeah, we're not going to try with him. I would love to get one of the DTs back. He has a lot of interest in the team. We'll do a neutral one. He's on the team. Dexter has a lot of interest. He's on the team. Darnay Holmes, no. Tyler Larson, Matt Purp, Tay Crowder, Cam Brown, Tanner Hudson. Yeah, I think that is enough for the team. So we can go and advance the week. Justin Herbert. Oh. Man, that is quite the oh, I can't believe that. Who has the biggest leg? It's Joey Sly at 28. We'll just get that out of the way. Welcome to the team. Do we have any Trayvon Diggs? The Cowboys didn't re-sign Trayvon Diggs. Bobby Wagner still has a year left. How about that? Or we can go like to an Eric Kendricks, Patrick Queen. I mean, I think I want like an Eric Kendricks. I mean, he's still got juice. So a 2-year deal. See if he accepts that. I try to shore up linebacker at least for the year while we try to get that out of the way. DJ Reader, still at 30. So let's get the fullback out of the way. Kari Blasingame, fine. 5 negotiations and then just another tight end. Darren Waller. Oh, man, if I can get Waller. He's an X Factor, too. And we're the league favorite to win the Super Bowl again. We have the franchise QB. We fit the scheme. Do I want to go big money at tight end? That would just end our free agency. I think that would be too far. I think we got to go to a little bit of a budget option. And we can go... I won't go the Darnold Parham. And I'm not going to say Alberto's name every game. Because he will play. Harrison Bryant. How about Hayden Hurst? It's 1-year deal. Sort by speed. Nah, well, let's get some young guys. Damian Love wants the big market, historic championships, and a scheme fit at 6'6". I mean, I can't argue with that. Nice cheap deal if he produces. Why not? I just want a backup. Without going to Waller. And then right guard, Lindstrom. I mean, we don't have to worry about offensive line for the rest of eternity. Team friendly. Not really interested. Not in the hunt. I'm going to withdraw that offer. I think we can go another year with Glowinski starting for us. We're going to evaluate offers. And all of our signings. We got Kendricks, Sly, and Love. And Blasingame still just waiting for an offer. I think that's going to be a good free agency. That really just completes the team. So we'll sim to week 2. Free agents. We'll see what Blasingame still thinks. I mean, Herbert. Where did Herbert go? He is on the Falcons. That is going to be an interesting thing here. I want an eval offer on Blasingame again. And he did sign. Okay. So that is our free agency done. 4 players. Eric Kendricks, Joey Sly, Kari Blasingame, and Damian Love. There's 4 players here. I mean, Kendricks, hopefully a year or 2 years out of him. And that really will take us to the draft. Once we get to the free agency recap, we'll go over the biggest signings. Obviously, Justin Herbert to Atlanta is the biggest. We'll take a look at where Waller ended up. And then it's draft time. Jalen Hurts is gone. I mean, you could see that coming from a mile away. So receiver CeeDee Lamb is now a Chicago Bear. So, wow. Dallas loses their superstar receiver. Michael Pittman on Chicago. So they're really giving Justin Fields weapons. Gabe Davis to Green Bay. So whoever quarterback they have. Odell to Baltimore. So Odell possibly ring chasing another Super Bowl ring. Darren Waller is on the Vikings. Okay. Jonah Williams now on the Niners. So again, I'm assuming Trent is gone. Jason Kelsey is gone and is now a Raider. Tyler Biadasz to the Houston Texans. Andre James, Nick Harris. Chris Lindstrom is a Raven. Chase Young was a free agent. He's on Atlanta. Jadeveon Clowney to DJ Reader to the Titans. Ed Oliver to the Seahawks. Grover Stewart to the Bears. Fletcher Cox to the Steelers. Oh my goodness. All right, so to the draft we go. And again, if I was doing a live stream, we'd go through all the first round picks, but we're just going to skip to our first pick, which is pick number 63. Oh, here we go. Ryan Wallace. It was really good. It has an A in zone coverage. The one I wanted. A in zone coverage. This man was B to D, but you know what? It's a good linebacker. And if we're mixing in zone, I want a good linebacker for the future. I think he's our guy. So we'll draft. Our first pick is going to be Brian Wallace. We won't know his overall. And we won't know his skills. But he's normal development. Linebacker 98. We will change that. He's going to be a middle linebacker. I know. We're not running linebackers in the 90s. This is not, well, the 90s. Next pick is pretty much the 4th round. Bradley Johnson was also pretty good. I saw the impact blocking. Pass blocking was mid, but we can get him to develop. I mean, look at, good run blocker. He's not there in the pass protection yet, but our one weak spot, I think we will take yeah, I think it's fair now. And he's hidden development, so he might actually start for us. How about that? We got, I mean, we're going to have star or better on all of our offensive linemen. Because right now, we didn't pay anyone. We ignored right guard. So actually, it's a good thing we couldn't pay. So we'll head to the 4th round, which is pretty much the 5th. There was a reach I wanted to make, which was a day 3 pick at receiver that I saw in the draft class, which was Bernie Downing. Let's see if he's still here. It should be day 3. He can't really run deep routes, but that's not our offense. It was really good. I might, because the other guy I wanted was going to be a guard, and I'm not going to take a guard. I think it might be a reach to Bernie Downing. You know, he's really good in contested catches. Top 2 skills we got were catching, which is what I want. The awareness is high, which kind of sucks. It might drag up his overall. And, you know, the catching stats are really good. And catching was our biggest problem. It was, couldn't hold on. He's hidden development. He's got speed. He's a slot archetype, which means he's starting for us. Again, if we got our wide receiver 3, we'll take a look at all these when we're done. We'll see if any of our people are still here. Terry Cooper, which is here. Terry Cooper, not really good in zone coverage, but he's good in man. He's got good hit power. I kind of liked his stats. I mean, again, play reckon is high, which is going to drag up the overall. He might be our kick return, but that's going to be, I think this is our pick. This 5th round. He's normal dev. Well, it's fine. It's good enough. He's wearing 3, which is what Jonathan Cummings wears. I don't understand that. I have 2 more picks. I might trade this pick. I might trade the last 2 picks just to get future picks. Just get more dart throws out there. Especially since we're picking lower on. I see a 175 from Minnesota. So we will basically trade up into 6th round next year. And that'll be the end of our draft. We'll trade away our last pick. We'll go 201 to the Jets, 2025 pick. That will do it. We'll take a look at the draft recap. We'll take a look at our classes. 4 picks. Brian Wallace ended up a 74. He's a pass coverage, so he's going to move. What we're going to do is edit him. He's going to be wearing 47 on our team, it looks like. Thank Christ. I mean, God, if he was wearing 98, that would have been awful. He's still 74 overall. Bradley Johnson, he's going to be our starter. 71 1 overall in the 3rd round. Let's see, Burning Downing, 74 overall slot. And then Terry Cooper, 68 overall, the worst pick, but it was a 5th round pick. So I can't complain. We'll take a look at, actually, before I back out, we'll take a look at the highest overalls in the class. Paul Stover, the best player in the class. It was quarterback, 98 speed. Oh man, imagine if he came out last year. Oh, he would have been mine, and you would have hated that. The best player, John Quick, was the 2nd. Got Clayton Curry, Otis Bowie, Ryan Wallace. Oh, Jaleel Clifford. So the Dolphins had 2 of the top 10. So a really good draft class. Will Derby, McCollum, Joshua Blaylock. Okay. And then that's where the range where we started picking. We can't get those blue chip players. We don't pick high enough. I'm not trading up to 1st overall or anything. But that's a really good draft by us. We'll play a preseason game. But for the moment, the lineup entering the season. Johnson's going to be starting at right guard. He'll be the weakest link. So we have 2 young players at center and right guard. But all these players are young. Downing will end up as the wide receiver. Where's Ridley? Yeah. Wide receiver 3. And then on defense, Kendricks and White. I think that's fine. It's going to be Vince Thomas there. Cooper's going to come up in here. Specialist. Yeah, we can fix that at some point. We got to make sure slot receivers. Yeah, okay. That is all fine. So we'll go to the preseason week 1. I believe we will play the Jets again. I believe they still don't change preseason teams. No, they do now. Okay, we play the Raiders. So free agency, we need a backup quarterback. And what we're going to do, find someone with speed. Bryce Perkins, you are the New York Giants backup quarterback. All right, we are going to play the Las Vegas Raiders. We're going to get some nice jerseys for it. We got to go to the 2017's Color Rush because those are nice jerseys. And we'll go our classic old school jerseys. And to the game we go. And by the way, I apologize, this is a longer video, but we're going to go through a half of game, and Downings is back to receive, and to the 20-yard line goes the rookie slot, and here we go. Preseason action. I did turn off injuries, by the way. I didn't change the playbook, so we're going to be rocking, I believe, probably the Giants again, unless this is Vegas. I don't know. Play action to start. Look at all the time. Gonna unload deep. McLaurin, it's underthrown and nearly intercepted. That was, if he had an extra 10 on it, I mean, that was an 80-yard pass, but so close to getting that out there. 4 receivers set. And quick pressure over the middle. Quick catch by Barkley to the 32. Barkley now lighting up on those. And 1st and 10. Fake it to Barkley. And protection. Floated offline. Intercepted. Intended for Galladay. Now drop back too far. And it's picked off by number 25 of the Raiders. And here comes Carr. So with Kendricks in, we got Devontae Adams, 3 tight ends. Go outside. That is Jacobs. Gets rocked. That is Kendricks making his first tackle as a New York Giant. And it's 2nd and 10. I'm not having man coverage on Devontae Adams. Give it to Jacobs on 2 straight plays up the middle. Met by White. And picked up 4. 2 carries to start the game. It's 3rd and 4. And Carr out of the shotgun. Protected. And he's going to float it. And too far out of bounds. And the 3 and out after the interception. So the defense with a very strong start. And a knuckle out of bounds. And to the 28 it goes. So a shank by the punter. And after the interception, come out in the shotgun and they will throw again. Somehow. They actually drop out. Finds McLaurin, breaks a tackle, takes it into Raiders territory. Jonathan Cummings had one of the best postseason runs ever. Threw 450 in the Super Bowl. Ended up losing 58-55. And hit and incomplete. Trying to take the deep ball. Couldn't load up in time. Still no throws to or handoffs to Barkley. So we'll give it to him here. And on the outside, no blocking. And met and driven backwards. That is number 11. I don't know the Raiders roster. It was Williams. So it's 3rd and 11. And the throw. Bellinger. First down. And we're going to have to fix the depth chart. I'm not seeing enough of our rookie. And it did reset, so it is. I want Birdie down. I hate this game, man. It's really bad. So, okay, now they're putting Ridley there. First run for Cummings goes for 4. And now Downing is in. Quick release. Bellinger couldn't hold on. So it's 3rd and 6. And again, I mean, a slow start, 3 for 7. This is what we saw in the regular season. And then in the postseason, turned it up, give it to Barkley. Sure-handed. And to the 22, another first. And the half his passes to start the day. Throwing early and often. We're going to go play action here on first down. They ran it once. They established it to Barkley, and now on the move. In stride. Almost intercepted. Trying to get it to McLaurin. Has to lead him more. And another throw. Pocket collapsing. Gets away. And will slide. I think this is Giants playbook. Reminds me. 4 receiver set. And we'll throw. Quick middle. Caught. First and goal. Make it 5 for 10 to start. And here we go. Give it to Barkley. And Barkley almost got 6 of it. Flare it to Blasingame, and that's a touchdown for the Giants. So the first touchdown of 2024 is Kari Blasingame, a passing score from Cummings. And 6-0. And we'll fake it to Thomas over there. Oh, he was open. We got him. And it'll remain 6-0. Joey Sly is the kicker. So here we go. Under center. Looks like Thibodeau already lost his X Factor. And so did McKinney. Quick outbreaker. It is number 40. The replacement to Waller. First completion of the day for Carr goes for 7. That's Wharton. Trying out a lot of man coverage early on, and especially with Devontae Adams. A scary sight. Pass! Oh! Most intercepted by, that would have been Adoree. It's 3rd and 3. And they do throw for it. Pass Devontae Adams with Love and coverage, man. That's not on Love. Not much you can do other than you hope the pressure comes in half a second. Carr will throw. Time. Throws across the body. Has Devontae Adams. And to the 37 of New York. Thibodeau brings him down. And Carr has time today. Way too much of it. Under center. Give it up the middle. A cut, and Jacobs driven to the 23. A big carry. He made Dexter miss. I mean, that was a stuffed run, but couldn't bring him down. Back in man coverage on first down. Motion Davante Adams to give him a free release. Pressure Ojulari. Ripping at that ball. Carr is sacked. Thibodeau and Ojulari. A combination we're going to need in the regular season. And a loss of 12. .22 to go. On second down. Underneath. It's caught. And getting lost yardage back is Jacobs. So 3rd and 12. Go man coverage again. Adams in that slot. Be careful of him. Play fake. Wide open! And Adams, the ball getting ripped from him, makes a 1st and goal. I mean, it's Davante Adams for you. Just a really good football player. 1st and goal. Pressure hit. And incomplete. Everyone got in there on Carr. 2nd and goal. Give it to Jacobs. And Met got a couple. 3rd and goal. Switch around, so Thibodeau is run rushing. Deep drop. Ugly pocket. And time running out. Back at the 20 he goes. Dexter Lawrence and Leonard Williams. Well, the coverage. Is really good. Pass rush, not so much. So 2 minutes left. Probably one more drive for Cummings. We'll see his day done. Escapes and down to the 9. Marcus Davenport, the former Saints. And a loss of 16. He has the speed to keep up. Not a lot of the good run concepts because I chose the wrong playbook. And that is another reason why. Oh my goodness, caught the deflection, breaking a tackle. Kenny Galladay, 91 yards. If Morrig doesn't get him, and he won't, that's a touchdown for the Giants. Oh, off the deflection, that was intended for McLaurin. Deflected in the air, and Galladay makes the catch. And another fake. Another throw, and broken up for Thomas. So it's now 12-3 with 1:13 to play. So we're back on defense from the 25. And give it to Jacobs. Mets, and a tackle for loss for Thibodeau. I'll fix the depth chart, but as this quarter comes to a close, don't really have to. Final 60 seconds. Pressure again, incomplete. 3rd and 11. They shifted their defense. Adams was in the slot. Pass to the sideline over the head. Incomplete. Carr will finish the quarter 5 for 10, 67 yards. 3 points to show for it on the scoreboard. Punt by Cole. Downing's doing both kick and punt return duties. Take it to the 30. So we'll do one more offensive drive, and when that's all said and done, we will take it to all the cuts. Go play action. On the roll. And using the speed up ahead for a yard. And we'll see the backups come in. So Bryce Perkins is in at quarterback. And the underneath throw was incomplete for, that was Jashawn Corbin, who had a couple touchdowns in the regular season. So Perkins in. 3rd and 8. And we'll run. He's good at that. Why they brought him in, but he's not good at holding on to the football. It's picked up by Vegas, and that will do it. We'll actually give a defensive series to the defensive starter, or the backups. And in is the backup quarterback for Vegas. And they'll go outside. It's their backup running back, and that is Zamir White, the former Georgia Bulldog. They have 2 running backs out there, a tight end and 2 receivers. So the receiver room is pretty thin. Pass over the middle, intercepted by Dane Belton, and that will do it. So back-to-back turnovers by the backup quarterbacks, and we'll take it to the preseason cuts. So we'll do upgrades before we cut players. Barkley is going to be up to a 94. Now gets the gold captain patch. And actually, we're going to skip all these. These players don't matter, essentially. We'll do our cuts. We have to cut. Actually, no one. So we're actually right at 53. We'll do the depth chart. So that is going to take us to the regular season schedule. And here we go. Here it is. We'll start just like year 1. Week 1 at Tennessee. Then we have a Sunday night game against Baltimore, the Super Bowl rematch at home. Then a Monday night game at New Orleans, a Sunday game at Tampa Bay, and our first Cowboys game heading into our Week 6 bye. Then our first Eagles game, a 4 o'clock game against Cleveland, a Monday night game at Dallas, and then a Sunday game at Philadelphia. So we get both Dallas and Eagles games out of the way halfway into the season. And then a Sunday night game against Carolina, at Commanders, our first game against them, a Monday night game at LA, then the Steelers, Commanders' second game, then at Bengals, a Monday night game against Green Bay and their new quarterback, and Week 18 will be against Justin Herbert and the Atlanta Falcons. So, with all that said and done, and with all of the offseason stuff all the way, we can officially say Week 1 NFL action will kick off with Thursday night football between the Chiefs and Ravens, an AFC divisional round rematch. The Sunday slate of games kicks off with Colts, Jaguars, Bears, Eagles, Buccaneers, Cowboys, Texans, Patriots, Panthers, Falcons. We play the Titans as stated before. Saints, Bengals, Steelers, Commanders, Broncos, Chargers, Browns, Raiders, Niners, Seahawks, Vikings, Jets. And on Sunday night, the Packers play the Lions. And on Monday night, a doubleheader is the Bills and Dolphins and Cardinals, Rams. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, be sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe. I know it was a longer one, but I'll see you next time when we face the Tennessee Titans.